Hey everybody, David the pool boy prepper here. July, we just had the fireworks July 4th celebration. And we got a bunch of rain here, North Carolina. I'll do this video on how I put together my chicken coops. I just fed my little guy. Bought 6 Jersey Reds. And out of 6, 5 were roosters, so I got 1 hen, 1 rooster. I raised the other roosters up. Sold them to some friends of mine, $10 a piece. They gonna eat them, so they went to good use. They ain't gonna be wasted. And there's my other buddies. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Nah, I just fed them so they ain't paying no attention. They eating. Here's the main coop I started off with. And here's a little small one when I bought some more chicks because when I found out I had all roosters. So I had to build another coop to keep them separate. A nesting box here on the side. Well, can't I keep straw and hay in for the pockets? I need to check that thing today. I hadn't got any eggs yet. Just started feeding laying mesh. My hen's about 5 months old. Let's see. Oh, rain swallowed my door up a little bit. No, nothing yet. She's starting to take some interest in that box. She's starting to sit in there, so maybe soon. Got 2 kids and they eat 4 or 5 eggs a piece, so just smart for me to have chickens because I ain't scared to clean one and eat it. Around here we do a lot of hunting and fishing and cleaning and eating, so there's much store-bought here, buddies. Yeah, there's my garden. I had to put my little fence around. Betsy and they trying to get into it. Got a couple of tomato plants laid over. I need to stake up. Been picking about a 5-gallon bucket every 3 days out of this thing. Just tomatoes. We can a lot. Squash, cucumbers. Corn's about 12, 15 foot tall right there. Little backyard farm here. Okay. Anyway, when I started off, how I started, I took these 4 posts, 4 corner posts. These right here. I put 4 on the ground. That one right there. This one right here. 4 corners. Measures it off. Then I took 2x4s and I stuck them together on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. Labeled it together on the top. Framed it in. I then went back and put this one and this one right here in. So altogether it's 6. Makes the frame, but I closed it all in to start with. Okay, there's one back there, all 4 corners, and on each side. I'm about 6'4", and I should have made this thing a little taller, but I didn't, but it'll work. Now, for my coop part now, I took just a little short leg, stuck right there. I come over in the center, I buried one in this ground right here. I tie them together. A 2x4 post on each side. No, I put the post here. I put this one here. I done that one on the other side, and then I run my 2x4s underneath to lay my boards on. Which this winter time, it's July here, so this winter time I'm gonna close all this in like I done on that side. But like I said, it's summertime here, and I was trying to get it together. I'm doing everything myself. Just a old piece of board and cut some thumbers so they can get up on there. Chickens don't care. Had some 2x4s for the perch, and they didn't seem like they liked them too much, so I went and cut some old poplar branches around, and they take to it a whole lot better. So chickens like round posts. They don't like the boards. I guess it hurts their feet. They're used to roosting up on branches, you know. It makes sense. You know, chickens were wild before people got them together and started taming them down and everything thousands of years ago. But with my box, my nesting box, these right here, I ran long out the side. So I could tie that right there on, put the floorboards in, and tie the sides to it. Now, that one right there is the same outside post as I showed you. That one right there is the same outside post. Now, all this is recycled material from my old barn. Everything here, you can even see where I took the nails out. I pulled them out. You had to do a little work, but it didn't cost me anything. Using material, we're not cutting down new trees, which, in my opinion, there is a big problem with mass consumption in this world. We're going to keep screwing up our planet. Excuse me, we're not going to have nothing left for our kids and our grandkids. Maybe being a father now, I don't know about you guys, but that's something I really think about. So I had to perch up too high too. That's what them 2 blocks right there for. And I was like, well, man, these things, these jerseys, they just got so big and fat, they can't get up there. My little ones on the other side can fly pretty good, but these guys right here, not so much. They're too heavy. But like I said, I kept him. His name's Toe. He's missing a toenail on this one foot right here. That's why I named him Toe. And now these roosters are a little aggressive, but not as bad as some of the ones I've seen with game in them. And I got my buddy to pick these up for me. He was at Tractor Supply. I called him. He was talking to me. He's like, hey, I'm up here. I got a chicken. Like, pick me up 6, man. That's how I got started. Like I said, 5 were roosters, but oh well. I made my money back off of them. First money I made off my little micro farm since I quit. I worked at a mill for 7 years. Couldn't stand it no more. I was missing my kids. Dead-end job 6 days a week. Work. American slave to the money. People, you don't have to have a bunch of money to survive. If you want to be rich, well, not a bunch of fancy nice things, by all means, if you want to work for it, go for it. But to me, just to live, roof, food, my children's happy, my family's fed, that's good enough for me. But anyway, I said I run. Ouch! Hit my head. But I just took and put my boards all the way from right here to the next one, connected them. Instead of doing the fence like I done around the rest of the backside, I had long enough boards, so I went ahead and just done it in, keep from having to put fence up there. You know, you can do it how you want to, but I had the extra lumber, so that's how I did it. And that one's there just to have something to nail to. But like I said, everything was recycled materials. So, but with the nesting box, like I said, I run these 2x4s right here, all the way across. 1, 2, 3. Run them across, run them out long enough so I can put my flooring down. Is what I just started with first. I took and framed this side in, and framed this side in. And with the nesting box, now where I had bought some solar panels, had some styrofoam and stuff, I took and built a wall right here. I stuffed the styrofoam down there and then I closed it up right here, just for insulation. Now the bottom's got insulation on it too. I boxed it and framed it, put the styrofoam in there. Back wall doesn't have any insulation on it where the door is, which I don't know if I have any trouble or not, but I didn't want to leave the styrofoam or the foam exposed because your chickens like to pick at it, and you know, if it's bad for us, more than likely it's bad for them. They don't want to hurt the chickens, so I covered it up. I just boxed that side in right there. We'll walk back out. Now, on this part right here, I bought the hard mesh cloth. Well, they call it hardware cloth or hardware wire. You'll see it when you go get it. You know, most of this stuff was gift to me. Now the wire, I did have to buy. I spent about $25 on the wiring, which I fenced my backyard in for my kids. My little farm here, my little homestead. So I had some extra fencing left over, so that's why this is the big mesh. Now, I figured at the bottom, you got the hardware cloth, the small squares. You know, you won't have to have, you know, snakes or whatever around here. You know, I hadn't seen a lot of black snakes, but it's not to say they're not here because I'm surrounded by country here. And I had that, and I went and got a little cheaper on myself. I went and got the chicken wire, just run it all the way down this side right here. And I need to take and run another board right here to have something to nail to. I just stuck it there because I'm busy all the time. Always something to do. Now I left this side down where I could get in and out. But when these chickens here get big enough to integrate with the other ones, I'll finish this row right here. I'll take and stretch it all the way across and put me a door over here. Put me a door right here. The way all this closed up, you can only get in one way, through here, through that door. Which, you know, they're not too bad right now, but not to say. But, you know, just to keep them safe. Nah. This one right here, I just stuck the 4 posts. Let me get in there. I can explain to you guys what I'm doing. Little grapes is growing. Got wine grapes and I got muscadine grapes right there, and I still got to put the post up for them. I've been in around a year. And I love fruit and grapes, and while the grocery stores are getting folks, you better off to grow what you can. Anyway, I took and before I put the roof on right here, I took my boards and I traced that angle on the back of them. On these right here where I gabled them in. Now they're not all cut the same, but it's a chicken coop, folks. It don't matter. Like I said, I cut the angle before I put the roof on. I had the roof joist coming down with a bird's mouth cut into it. I took this board and went from the other side and run a pencil up the side of it and cut the angle and cut it with my saw and used that same pattern. Now when I got to the top, I just put a piece right there because I've got hardware cloth on the inside. Just like that, closed in. I got a little vent right there. This winter I'm going to close this in and put some cloth here, staple some plastic to it to keep the chickens warm. But I done this one the same way as I done the other one. I made the 4 posts and then I tied them together. Right here, I tied them together with this. And started my frame and stabilized it. The 4 posts, put them together. Now I made this one. I need to close this in too, but like I said, it's summertime right now. And you see, I've got cloth on that side. I haven't got it on that side, folks. It's all, you know, due process. You ain't gonna do it all at one time. You know, you keep chickens dry, fed, and watered, and they're gonna do good for you. I'm telling you. That tin I didn't paint, but you know, chickens, I don't think they care. But I'm not no architect. I've had plenty of construction jobs, and once I've done it once and had a part of the pattern to follow, it was easy. All I got to do is see it done one time. That's how I learn. I'll watch somebody and then I'll know. This tin right here, old woman, 12 foot, 2 foot wide, 12 foot long. Sold them to me for $1 a piece. It come off the barn. It didn't come off the barn. I tore this down. And see that pile of wood right there is all I've got left. I brought 3 trailer loads home. My aunt had a barn that fell in. I got all the lumber. That's what this is built out of. That's all I got left, that little pallet right there in a little box. Somebody was keeping bees or something in it because it's got air holes in it. It had a lid. So, I don't know. I might find a use for that too. I probably will. Nothing else, it'll be firewood for us. Outside in the burn pit or something. You know. You don't have to throw stuff away. You can find a use for it, folks. The little boy's car sitting there. Well, the dog, I let him run loose most of the time. But when he's cooking out last night, so I put him on the chain, put his dog box over there. But he does run loose free most of the time here in the backyard. But anyway, like I said, I just cleaned this thing out 2 days ago. And I don't have a roost in here, and they're getting up on the top of this thing at night and roosting. That's where it's all coming from. They're getting too big. You can see them come out here and they're all lined up right here. You know, it's working right now, but like I said, they're getting too big. I'm going to have to put them a roost in there. This one right here, I'll start with the 4 posts. See, they're short posts and not all the same length. It don't matter. The chickens don't care. So they're all different sizes. Yep, you see it now. Right there. And right there. And I started with a frame. I framed it in. This right here. Put them a little roost across the bottom. Up underneath there so they stay dry. And a little board. Just cut some boards and nail them in. They don't care as long as they can get up in there. These right here, a friend of mine, the boards, these are actually pressure treated decking boards. They go on your deck. He tore one down, said, hey man, come get him. They're laying back here in the weeds if you want stuff. So I went over and got us a whole truckload of stuff. I said, shit, hell yeah, I'll take that stuff, buddy, and give it away. Now my door here, I just took and laid the boards down, took a board on one side and the other, screwed it together so it would hold. I come to the other side, there's a board here, I spaced it. You don't screw it to the same one. I mean, you can, but you know, I figured you split the wood. Recycled material ain't as good as, you know, what you buy in the store. So you have to be careful with it. Sometimes take your nail over, turn over, hit your hammer with a point and dull it where it won't split your board. A lot of people don't know how to do that. Put 2 hinges on it where it'll raise up. And that's all it was to it. Like I said, I just took these decking boards, didn't measure them. I found the ones that was close enough, stuck them up there, and nailed them shut. It ain't got to be perfect. The chickens don't care. They just want to be dry. What are you doing, guys? Huh? Chick, 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 chick. You fool. You ought to be. Crazy chickens. But they're my pets. All animals deserve love. That's all they ask for. Because I just done this one like I done the other one. Put 3 rafters on each side. Attached it to the board. And that's it, guys. Like I said, I done this tin right here, same $10 sheet, 12 foot, and I took one. And when I went across the top, I've got to get a ladder and get up there and put me some right here to buckle that back down. But it's serving its purpose right now. I've got a just old homemade ladder. I gotta go get my buddies laying up there, so I can crawl up there. But that's all I did was I put the one on top, one on the bottom, and then I run the one across the top to have something to nail to. Whole work cloth on the bottom, the regular wire rope fencing on top, close it in. And I've got this one run on the ground. I've got some little clips because I had this fence as the back of my property right here. But you can see where I've got that like at the. Pulled the fence out when I put the boards in, nailed the fence right to the board so it can't come shut. Got the wire rail cloth on the bottom. And little clips they give you to you at Tractor Supply when you buy T-posts. I had to buy a few. But see this right here, old barn stud, rough cut oak, buddy, 6x6, and that stuff is tough to drive a nail in. Don't watch what you're doing, you will bend them up. But that's it, guys. One more thing. There's an old post there. Nails put up. I don't care. It works. They call us rednecks. I call us engineering miracles. That's what you want to believe. Now, these guys can get out. I just got them covered up my little step ladder. I got a hole cut for them. But my big rooster toe, he wants to run my other one. And I've got one sex link right there is what they told me they were called. I'm not sure. But he's blue, green, and silver. I named him blue. It's on the rooster. I got out all them. Rest of them seeing. So they get big enough, I got to keep them water. And then feeders, buy you one. I mean, if you want to use a bucket, thing I found with the buckets or a pan just to water them with, when they eat their food, they're coming to the water and it's making it dirty every day. These are every other day. That's the outside where I had the boards put together. And I just boxed all this in, put a thing right there to screw it to. Simple turn latch like I've been using for hundreds of years. Little barn door handle right there for a lift. And that's it, folks. Y'all have a good one. Tell me what you think. Bye.